Good afternoon. So we're here with the one and only Rubin Rodriguez from American Broadcasters. And Rubin, people say, our members say they want must carry. They want to be on cable. What what's your reaction to that?
Well, Frank, I started in LPTV 30 years ago plus. I built all over the country in Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, Hawaii, were some of the funner spots. But one thing we noticed when we went into a market is that, like Salt Lake City, where you had a 65% cable penetration, as an LPTV owner, we couldn't get into that system. So we were always set to be over the air, and we looked for different ways to promote ourselves. Several networks like the Home Shopping Network and that supported us at the early stages. But as time went on, we noticed that we couldn't get the reach that we wanted without the cable system. That has totally changed. Now we see a market penetration of 35% maybe in the Salt Lake market. And in fact, in new construction, we don't see any cable being laid. We see fiber optics. They're retooling our towns with fiber optics. The old cable systems are now converting to the internet streaming. And so this is the new phase of broadcasting. And so when we look at streaming, we look at how do we reach critical mass, and streaming is that answer.
Well, what is streaming? Is it Roku? Is it getting your own channel? How do you do it?
Well, it originally started with a couple of doggles, and that, and we hooked them up to our TV, and we'd hope that the internet would connect. But now it's got to the point where streaming is not only part of this doggle system, but also part of the TV software. So if you were buy a Roku TV, a Fire TV, Samsung, LG, you're going to see built-in streaming channels already in those systems. Now, if you look at a majority of the streamers, they're going to be dealing with the Fire Stick. They're going to deal with the Roku stick, where you just plug it in, costs you about $34, and you're able to stream. And when you stream with one of these devices, you're going to have the opportunity to watch up to 1,500 channels. There is new channels being added every day. So you're not just regulated to the skinny bundle or the max bundle. You're not obligated to watch ESPN. You can watch any channel that they have out in that system. And what we're going to see in the future is more and more TV manufacturers will be having the streaming platform or channels on their system in their software.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but basically OTT, the Rokus of the world, are the new cable.
Roku, from a broadcaster standpoint, is the most affordable cost of entry. When we look at Roku, it's free to log in, free to set up your channel. You just have to figure out how you're going to host your channel, whether you're going to do it video on demand, which is the VOD system, or if you want to do an SVOD, which is subscription-based video on demand, or if you just want to do live streaming, where you just take the feed from your station and you plug in the HSL feed or the RTMP feed and into the Roku system, and then you're able to stream your TV across Roku channels.
All this sounds a little complicated for somebody just coming into this world. What's the simple solution? Could it be American Broadcasters?
American Broadcasters is essentially a Hulu, but owned by station owners. If you're an LPTV operator, you get to share in the profits. If you're an LPTV network provider, you get to share in the profits. We invite all the participants in our industry to help promote their channels. And so you get a full market coverage. And when we look at streaming, we look about, the last statistic I read was 86% of the American audience is streaming, and they're streaming on multiple platforms. So America Broadcasters was made just for the broadcasting industry so that we could benefit.
So Hulu is owned by Disney, Paramount's owned by CBS, and right. NBC has Peacock. So what right. you're saying is American Broadcasters is LPTV's version.
Correct.
How much of a challenge is it to get on America's Broadcasters?
It's actually fairly simple. You contact me, I'll send you out an agreement. The agreement is a one-pager. We don't edit your content. We don't do anything to your signal. We put it on. We cover the cost of putting it on the Roku channel of America Broadcasters, and then we just let you promote it to your viewers.
And it sounds like that's the way of the future. Rubin, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Frank.
We'll see you soon on America Broadcasters.
Thank you.